Hey guys, it's good to see you. Now, Chapter 6 Season 4 is a failure. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to try and say this season had good merits. No, it was a failure. Everyone knows this season sucked. Okay, no one. I don't think there were many people who liked the map changes. And it's abundantly clear. This season shows every single flaw with Chapter 6. From map changes, to the loot pool, to medallions, and why they just don't work most of the time. This season shows all those flaws. So, let's just get into it. When I say Epic failed so hilariously at a season, particularly its map, I'm not joking. This is one of the worst map changes I think I've ever seen. Let's just compare. I'm going to put it up on screen. This is the final update at Chapter 6 Season 3. Looks good, doesn't it? Kissable even. Now let's compare it to the first update at Chapter 6 Season 4. What the hell happened? No, I'm sorry. The guy who designed this, I want to know. I get his thought process, but why? Why did you add a paint splatter? That's what this looks like. It looks like a big cyan crayon scribble just across the map, which also is just really ugly. Like, I get that's the point, it's aliens. That is the whole point of it, it's supposed to look ugly. But Fortnite is a cartoony game at the end of the day, and this just doesn't look all that appealing. I like the alien design, so I've got to say, but it just doesn't look good. Like, oh, and don't get me started, right? So people didn't like the map. Obviously, this map change sucked. So you know what Epic did? They reverted. They changed it. That's right. I'm pulling out the flipping shot. Let's just go over all the map changes, shall we? First update, obviously the Big Hive. But then the next one, well, no, it's not Utopia City anymore, guys. It's Detopia flipping City. Because people were just asking for that, weren't they? People wanted that. People were just asking, oh, I don't like Utopia City, guys. Dystopia City. Now it's even more dystopia. This is the third update. But then Utopia City's back. But what happened now? So the whole hive biome's gone because people didn't like it, and Epic was just too flipping scared. But now Dreamy Domain, you guys don't even have the night shift forest anymore. That was gone all the way in Season 2. Like, Jesus Christ, Epic. You guys need to plan ahead. But then, it gets funnier. Because, oh my goodness, Fortnitemares happens. And there's like 5 locations. Oh my flipping god, Epic. Just make a Halloween season at that point. Like, oh my god. You changed the map like 5 times in one season. Like, you can tell Epic was panicking a bit with this season because they changed the map so many times for no reason. Like, no one was asking for this many map changes, but Epic just thought, oh, people don't like the season, let's just overflow it with map change, because then people will come back, right? Well, no, they didn't, Epic, I'm sorry, they didn't. On something better, kind of, the weapons. Never mind, they aren't. Epic, I know for sure, right? Epic Games is a panic button. And they have been spamming that button throughout Chapter 6 Season 4 with a passion. Because this loot pool feels like it's trying to bring back all the good stuff, right? It's trying to bring back all this good stuff that people love. And it's failing. It is failing so much at it. So first off, the base loot pool. I honestly, really, I don't know how to feel about the original loot pool. The Wrecker Revolver is just a shotgun. I'm sorry, it is. They brought back the flipping shockwave launcher, which was not something I was expecting. But you know what? For a season like this with loads of bugs, I actually think it really works well. As well, they kept the ranking system from Season 3, which everyone loved, which also good keeping at Epic, but they changed it a bit for this season. These are good changes, but then I don't know what update it was, but I basically stopped playing for a while. You know, I didn't like the season. I hated the new map change, so I stopped playing. But then when I come back, what do I see? The Gatekeeper's back. The MK7 is back. Why are these back? These are guns that no one... people love them, but they are overpowered. And also, can I just say, Epic, what is the point of a modular gun in a season or whole chapter with no modding benches? Like, the whole point of Chapter 5's loot pool was there were modding benches around the map. You could mod them to make them better, but this is just a gatekeep. Like, I know that's just me just nitpicking at that point, but it just flipping annoys me. Like, what was the point of that? Like, did you just bring back another shotgun that people liked? And why is the gatekeeper back? Like, what? No, sorry, not flipping gatekeeper, I'm losing my mind a bit. MK7, why is that back? Like, why? No. I get it, no scope rifles, but, you know what, I just contradicted myself. Because they added back the Hollow Twister. And I just want to say, Epic, why? Why is the Hollow Twister back? You removed it during mini season 1. You didn't bring it back in season 3. You specifically didn't add it to Blitz, which gave me the idea that you didn't want to add it back. That you knew it was overpowered. You knew that it was just objectively better than every other assault rifle in the loot pool. You knew that, I know for sure. So you just added an even more overpowered assault rifle, because that balances it. Because that balances it out, doesn't it? No, it doesn't, Epic. Like, what? No one's using the new one this season, okay? No one, because, I mean, it was already bad. Like, you were just using the Fury over it. But now, you're not using it. You're not, unless you're really dumb, because, like, oh, Jesus Christ. And there's a new, like, flipping minigun with, like, the funny, like, recoil. I will admit, that gave me a good laugh and also kind of scream when I first used it. But besides that, I don't really have a lot to say on the loot pool. Gotta say, I like that bug blaster. That fits me, which is still in the game, actually, even though there's no bugs to blast, which doesn't really make a lot of sense, but hey, man, you gotta blast them bugs. Chapter 6 was a renaissance, but it still failed. This season feels like the odd one out in Chapter 6, which is saying a lot considering we had another heist season, a Star Wars mini season, and a superhero season. It feels like this one being the outlier feels weird, but it is. Chapter 6 didn't have to go like this, and I don't think it should have, if I'm honest, because it was going so good. Chapter 5 failed in so many crucial areas. The modding didn't feel important after Season 2. I enjoyed Season 3, but it was a broken mess. And Season 4 had jetpacks everywhere. There were so many opportunities for Chapter 6, and it took a lot of them. A great first map, Hit Scam being back, it all felt great. It felt like Epic was listening, but then Season 2 happened. You know, it felt like they were backtracking a bit. You know, like, oh, there's still another broken, like, Typhoon Blade like I'm with the kneecapper. Oh, there's another useless AR. It felt like they were reverting a bit. And mini Season 1 didn't really help that far. But then Season 3 happened, and it felt like Epic was listening to us again. They removed the Hollow Twister. They were doing some of the best updates in Fortnite history. Some really good map changes. And me caring about the story again. I actually cared for a sec about the story. And it feels like Season 4 was doing something that all of Chapter 6 did. Chapter 6, every single season theme is a old theme, but turned to the extreme. Season 2 with the heists, mini Season 1 with the collab aspect, and Season 3 with the superhero theme. They all feel like they're trying to do an old theme, but even more. And you know what? They tried to do that with Season 4. They tried to go bigger than any other Invasion season or Horde season. And they planned it around Fortnitemares. But that doesn't matter. When you've got broken medallions, which Epic didn't even bother to fix, they just removed it. Broken medallions at launch are just not that fun loot pool. Terrible map changes. And just I haven't talked about the Battle Pass, but it's pretty mid. Like, it's really mid, like just like every Chapter 6 Battle Pass, it's just really boring. Like, really, really boring. But I gotta say, I like the one with, like, the, Japanese girl with, like, the cool robot arms. That's a cool skin, but all the other skins, and this just, and I know this is gonna make the video outdated, this one a bit, but the Simpsons season isn't out yet. I think it's out in, like, 10 days or so, and I'm worried about it. I'm not worried. Like, it's not like I'm not shaking my boots like, oh no, I'm a Simpson. Like, no, it's not that. Just, I don't want them to mess this up, okay? Because they've got two possibilities. Either they do a really good Simpsons season. It works great. I mean, I feel like it's hard to mess up, you know? All they have to do is a good Springfield map, good loot pool, and Homer Simpson in the Battle Pass. And they better not make him flipping muscular like they did to Peter Griffin. Like, why? You say, oh, because of hitboxes, but then you had the giant chicken. Like, oh my flipping god. the point is, I don't want Epic to mess up, okay? That's why oh yeah, this is kind of a channel update, but I'm no longer really going to be making shorts, because to me, I prefer talking out my points. Instead of doing a condensed short, I prefer talking out. Like, I prefer just doing a longer video where I can say my opinion, because I don't like being negative about Fortnite. But when they do stupid stuff like this whole season, it just makes me not really enjoy the game that much. I mean, Jesus, I'm only like a level like 110, and I'm gonna have to grind if I want to complete the battle pass, which I don't really want to. But it's one of those things where you don't want to complete it, but then you're gonna try to anyway. You know what I mean? But like, I just hope Epic sticks to landing. I hope this is one of the best. This is the best mini season ever, and it's just a great Simpsons map, you know, because I like the Simpsons. It's a good show, and I have hope in Epic. Over Chapter 6, they've had some of the highest highs and lowest lows. So, it might suck the Simpsons season. It might be really good. But hey, it's been fun to talk to you all, but I have to go now. So, many ways. See you next video, guys. Voice crack. That was an awful voice crack.